Hey, summer CJ 101 students, quick welcome. I said in my email this morning that I'd send you a follow-up video, and so we're going to go over just a kind of a preview over the next 3 weeks, and I'll give you a heads up just on what to look for ahead. First of all, looking quickly at chapter 6, as mentioned in the email, chapter 6 takes a look at crimes that we would consider fall into a category of more violent crime. Crimes against persons. We think of those as assault and perhaps battery, armed robbery, sexual assault, pretty serious crimes that are automatically usually carrying a felony type charge, which means if convicted, the convicted criminal would be subject to a sentence in a state facility for longer than 12 months. A felony typically, in fact, I've never known them to not, but a felony carries at least 366 days of incarceration. Just even 1 day beyond a year is typically a felony sentence. That also requires a heavy fine. So there's a heavy fine along with incarceration in a state facility, not just a county jail, as well as maybe supervised probation afterwards. So felonies are often not able to be, the sentencing is not able to be completed without some time served. They're seldom ever just let off with probation. It does happen, but in the past it was very rare. Another interesting area for future discussions is it has quite of I want to say an overview of terrorism as well as treason, and you'll notice one of the discussion prompts deals with the Edward Snowden case. And of course, there's been an evolving perspective on Ed Snowden's alleged crimes. Are they treason, or has he perhaps shed light on maybe the federal government misusing its authority and its, I want to say, surveillance powers? And of course, there's a lot of people that feel like Edward Snowden did everybody a favor, and then of course certain government officials feel that he of course committed treason. And so even as recently as President Trump and President Obama said, yeah, he needs to be charged, for treason. So there's a fair amount of debate on that issue. Looking ahead, week 7 will be taking another opportunity to show your writing skills in analyzing your second article review. The articles, of course, are all posted. Those are the ones I need you to choose from. And this time around, make sure that we really show some good use of in-text citations. Make sure they're 4 pages long. Make sure you have a properly formatted bibliography, or what we call reference list. Remember, it's a real simple process. It's an introduction summary that usually takes at least a page. At least a couple pages of good analysis, as well as your own commentary on what you feel the merits of the research issue is, or perhaps how you find it interesting, and you've gone out and you've added perhaps more information from web sources. And please demonstrate some additional use of how you wove in or weave in the textbook concepts as well. So an article review is not just looking at the article and trying to regurgitate it and paraphrase. You're actually pulling in other sources as you analyze the themes and the various legal theories perhaps being enunciated in the article. So use your textbook, add that, and go out and use other web sources. You can of course use even news reports to add just more nuance and more information to support perhaps your position statements as you complete your analysis. Week 8 is going to be actually a 2-part module. It's going to have a part A and a part B. There'll be a discussion board, and then there'll be the final exam. Remember, our schedule is tight, and during that final week 8, by the end of the week, we have to have everything in because the college is going to say, hey, professors, turn in your grades. So I, as your professor, need to be able to submit those grades in fairly short order as we wrap up week 8. All right, that's the video for week 6. Let me close by saying I will be going on a vacation starting this coming weekend. So end of July, I'll be hitting the road for a week. I'll bring my laptop just in case I do need to check in with you. And of course, I'm able to use my phone for emails. So I'll still be available because even though vacations are super important, you as a student are important too. So just know that I'll be available if you have any emergencies, but I will not be checking my emails as regularly while I'm off on vacation during week 7. And you'll be busy working on your article reviews, so it's all going to be fine. All right, without further ado, I'll let you enjoy this awesome week we're having. The weather's fantastic, and I wish all of you a fantastic week. Thanks.